Hi there, we will learn about Supernote voltage. So the question will be find V1, V2, V3 in the following nodal analysis question. Before going through this question, the circuit is based on Supernote voltage. Actually, what is Supernote voltage? We see it. So they are given dependent and independent voltage source which connected with three nodes which are V1, V2, V3, so as with the passive element resistance and so on. So never forgotten about the current direction I. We will see it in next step. Before that we must know that is two basic steps, that is to be refreshed. First, take all voltage source in Supernode and apply KCL to supernodes, where you have to combine all the nodes at supernode V1, V2, V3. Put the voltage source back to the nodes and apply KVL to relative loops. To much more lesson we will see it in this step. In this step we will know that after the voltage source is taken back, this is the form of the circuit. So to simplify an easier loop, we will draw again the circuit. So V V1, V2, V3 are in the same nodes. So V1, V2, V3. Two ohms, 4 ohms, 3 ohms. This is just for us to simple look so that we will know that 2 ohm, 4 ohm, 3 ohm are connected in same nodes but different equations. So the equation that we will get from this formation of circuit is V V1 over 2 ohms plus V2 over 4 ohms plus V3 over 3 ohms equal to 0. So from this equation we will know that the equation is formed by the steps where we remove the voltage source. So earlier the circuit was like this, then after we remove the voltage source the circuit is like this. So we will know how to do the equation from this circuit. So the next step, we will put the voltage source back to the nodes and apply KVL to relative loop. So the step after we put the voltage source back to the circuit, this is the way we will see the formation of circuit. Say okay, the equation that formed from the circuit, where before we form the equation from the circuit we must draw clockwise imaginary, then the direction of the polarity, positive to negative, negative to positive, negative to positive, negative to positive, negative to positive. So you must see the same direction to obtain the equation. The first equation, we see that negative V1 plus 10 volt plus V2 equal to 0. This equation formed by V1 10, here the source is 10 volt, and V2. Here came negative because 10 volt and V2 in same direction, that's why positive. This is not in same direction, it become negative. This is first equation. The second equation, negative V2 negative 5i positive V3. This equation formed were same way, where the direction of V2 and 5i in same direction and V3 in opposite direction. So the first equation we done is V3 equal to V2 plus negative positive 5. Then we bring to left side negative V2 negative 5i. So here got 5i. So we look at back the earlier circuit where here is direction of I. So this I represent to I equal to V over V1 over 2 ohms. So in this equation we must substitute I equal to V2 V1 over 2 ohms. So you get negative 5 V1 over 2 negative V2 plus V3 equal to 0. So this is equation 2. So you have totally 3 equations, where before this you have the steps where you are taken the voltage source. The equation that they taken voltage source you get is this one. So all together you have 3 equation. So if you calculate back the 3 equation, you will get V1 equal to 3.043 volt, V2 negative 6.956 volt, V3 equal to 6522 milliwatt. Finally, we obtain V1, V2, V3. This is a result of Supernote voltage. So to refresh back our conclusion, there are 2 steps where we have to take voltage source and connect nodes. So hopefully all the steps you obtain from the circuit have been successful.